A wise philosopher once posed this question. Where do we go now? Where do we go now? Where do we go? And for us, there's only one place to go. Roll the clip.
Previously on the Quarter Pumper.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's right, sweet child of mine. We're so close. We are so close to achieving our goal. Like, we're that close. It's within our reach. And I know we can do it. We can do it today. I got a good feeling. Yeah? Are we ready to go? I think so. Because today we are going to 1cc Sunsetriders. Let's go. Let's drop in our first credit. Let's hit start. Let's go over to our boy Cormano. And let's get going. And if you're new here, welcome to the Quarter Pumper, where we started out making videos, playing through classic arcade games to answer a single question. That was, how much would it cost us to beat this game in an arcade when we were kids? But, and that's fine, right? You make videos on YouTube. That's cool. But then something happened, and our main quest morphed into side quests that involve us live streaming every day really difficult arcade games to see if an average adult gamer who possesses some basic gaming skills can actually get good enough at these games to 1cc them. That means 1 credit clear or 1 coin clear. And that's when you, for the uninitiated, when you drop in a single quarter into an arcade machine back in the day, and you were able to play through the entire game start to finish on that 1 quarter. And I know it sounds ridiculous, and I thought it was too. I thought it was something I would never, ever be able to do in my entire life, because up until now, I hadn't. Up until starting this YouTube channel and doing these live streams, I had never 1cc'd any arcade game. I've never even come close, because I'm a super average gamer. But through the power of the internet, YouTube, live streaming, and forming a really strong community, we have actually learned how to 1 credit clear a bunch of different arcade games. 10 in fact, including difficult ones like X-Men, Ghouls N Ghosts, Splatterhouse, Contra, R-Type, Mercs, The King of Dragons, Willow the arcade game, and Rolling Thunder. Hold on, we got Simon here, and if you know how they used to, how the saying goes, if you can 1cc R-Type, you can dodge a ball. All right, let's go. Our favorite line in this game: "Bury me with my money, marry me with my money." It was up for debate before the internet, but I think we know it's "bury me with my money." And Ken S is here. Welcome. Let's get him. And Andre is also here. Let's go. Super psyched to have you guys here. Happy Saturday morning. My favorite time of the week, because it's harkens me back to the day where we used to wake up early, turn on our televisions, get a bowl of cereal, and watch our favorite cartoons. And then now, fast forward, like 40 years later, and we get our coffee, turn on our phones, our mini TVs in our pockets, and watch some live streams. Watch a 50-year-old dude play some video games. Who would have thought? Not I. All right, we got a little break to get in here. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Our goal is to 1 credit clear Sunsetriders today, the arcade game. And how close are we? Our personal best is a 2cc. We have successfully beat this game on 2 credits. 1 to start, 1 to continue. On a single credit, we can get up to Paco Loco, which is the second to last boss. We did that just yesterday. Yeah, just last night we did that. So it's still fresh in our minds, which means we're on the precipice of 1cc'ing, on the cusp of arcade greatness. Let's get this blue guy. You got him. Hold on. Gotta jump over this diagonal. There we go. I'm feeling refreshed. Get a nice chill evening. Got my coffee this morning, so we're half caffeinated. And we're gonna go. You're gonna see me leap on this horse, like this, to get a better angle on these bottom shots, on these low shots. Because if you just go down, look at how low your shotgun is. But if you jump up, yeah, that spread, super wide, and that's what we need to do. That's what we've been doing for the last 18 days. Practicing this game every day, learning the mechanics, figuring out the tips and tricks and strats, memorizing enemy spawning locations and boss patterns, dissecting it so that we can, oh shoot, we just escaped. That was close. Go, get under. Oh my gosh, why is this so scary today? No, come on, get him. There we go. There we go. We've done this dozens and dozens of times. I don't know why that one in particular was so sketchy, but that's what this series has done to us. Made us into a semi-decent Sunset Rider player. Sunset Rider? Sunset Riding player? Sunset Rider player? We're okay. We know how to read and react. Although in this series, we take on a bunch of different tactics and strategies. Sometimes we slow the game down so we can manage enemies, but sometimes we use speedrunning techniques to get us through dangerous areas quickly to minimize the potential for taking damage or deaths. So you'll see maybe both of them in this game. I take the bonus stages off because we are playing the 2-player US version of Sunsetriders, and there were no extra lives. So points don't matter, much like whose line is it anyway? Yeah, points don't matter. Unless they're just for bragging rights when you're with your co-op player, which I don't have with me today. So yeah, you don't have to worry about points. We take that time to rest, reflect, relax, shake out our wrists, get prepped for this stage. We're gonna run through a whole bunch of this. Look out for that fire. Oh, you jerk! Oh my gosh, I thought I took him out. It's okay. This is our warm-up run. This is the first run of the morning, so got a little bit of extra. I want to get this though, because now we're fully powered up. We got some time. We usually get a solid 3 runs in per stream. I stream about an hour a day, every day, because that's as much time as I would ever expect anyone to want to hang out with me every day. You know, like a coworker when we go for lunch. Like, okay. We hung out all day, went out for lunch, time to go home. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's get down real quick. Got all those guys. Let's smush this guy. We're gonna run into here to the saloon hotel. And every time you get items in this game, you get some invincibility frames. And we're gonna use that to run through the rest of the stage right to Dark Horse. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Here we go. Asef says this is a classic. It is. It's like one of my favorite 90s video games. And I'm sorry if I mispronounce anyone's name in the chat or stream or misread your chat. I am a vision impaired gamer, so reading with accuracy is it's not on my list of things that I do easily. So I apologize ahead of time if I mispronounce your names. A lot of people are probably most familiar with the SNES version of this game, Sunsetriders, or the Sega Genesis Mega Drive version of Sunsetriders, both of which are fine games, fine home console games, but only one of them is an accurate representation of this arcade game. And if you know, you know. And if you don't, it's the SNES version. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, let's go. My strat here is to take out Greenie on the left. Save the damsel in the corner in case we need invincibility. Oh, jump over that. Get up. We're going. What? What? I was pushing down to jump down. Check the input on that. I was pressing down to jump off of the chandelier. Oh, this has gone all to heck. We are going to continue. We're going to play through the entire game. on our warm-up run so that the whole thing is fresh. And then we'll start doing some 1 credit runs. I swear, I do know how to play this game. Alright, we'll rescue her, get whatever power-up she might have. And then we got blue. We got big blue. Hold down the fire button when we have the powered up shot, because it auto fires. But sometimes I like to mash that button. You know, it gives you a sense of doing something, and then you also have a little bit of extra control over the precision of your shots. I don't know if the rapid fireness, if the rate of fire is increased or decreased, but sometimes at those distances, right? Like, you need a little bit of accuracy or precision. All right, we're taking in the show. If you're wondering what the numbers are in the bottom right corner of the screen, it's how we keep track of our progress. So the top number represents how many credits we will use in any single run of the game. In this case, we are on our 2nd credit, so it's 50 cents. Because in the US, where I'm from, we played using quarters mostly, or tokens. And so the goal is to keep that number at 25, 1 credit, which we're primed to do today. Our personal best is a 50 cent clear, 2 credit clear. So we're right there. We're ready to go. The bottom number, though, represents how many credits we've used since starting this challenge 18 days ago. And I stream every day, twice a day. 2 different games. With this game, we've been playing Sunsetriders for, I think, just over 20-something hours. Because we stream about 70 minutes a day, 80 minutes a day on the stream. And the $88 represents how many credits we've spent the entire time. So ostensibly, how much we would have spent in an actual arcade when we were kids to develop the skills that we have today, to learn all these enemy patterns and boss exploits, all this stuff, so that we know how much it actually does cost us to get good, right? Like, back in the day, the biggest flex was, oh, I could beat that in a quarter. But really, how much money did it take you to learn how to beat it at a quarter? And would it have been cheaper to just buy a Super Nintendo and an SNES cartridge? In most cases that we've explored, no. In most cases, we've done this 10 times, which blows my mind away, right? Because I'm not a great gamer, and you'll see that on full display today. But we get good enough to be able to accomplish this goal somehow, and most of the times, it's cheaper to play through the arcade game and get good at it than it is to buy a cartridge and bring home and play. And we've done some really difficult games too, like Ghouls N Ghosts, and Contra, and Splatterhouse, and R-Type. Although in R-Type's case, it might have been cheaper to buy like a Super Nintendo and Super R-Type. Alright, let's go. We got a handful of stages left. This will be a good practice run. This is the stage I always get hung up on. Part of it is because we get caught up on these fire arrows. All right, there we go. That's how we get through that with speed. Get all these guys. We'll grab this. Even though we have double shotguns, it gives us invincibility, so we can run through to the end, to the lifts, elevators, trams, trolleys, baskets. We don't need to risk life or limb to get those things because we are fully powered. And we can mentally prepare for one of the harder boss battles, at least for me, Chief Scalpel. Let's go, let's go. All right, be cool, guy, be cool. Let's lock in, like the kids say, for 60 seconds. You jerk. You jerk. I wanted to slide. Oh, this is going to take us a little bit longer now. Oh, slide. Slide, man. Slide. So if you're unaware, the slide motion is a down diagonal. But to fire at Chief Scalpel, you gotta hold the joystick up. So it's a big movement to go from firing up to hitting a down diagonal and jumping to slide. But that wasn't so bad. We lost a single life. That's okay. That's okay. Like I said, if you're just joining the stream, this is our warm-up run before we start to get in our 1cc mode. So it's the first run of the day. We get into solid like 3 runs because we do stream every day. All right, we're gonna get this for invincibility. There we go. That's what we need. Jump to increase that distance, right? To increase that spread. Here we go. Here's our double shotgun. Now we're playing with power. Stay up here. This is where I like to be to take out all of these bandits, outlaws, cowboys before they have a chance to get onto the screen. This is the one difficult section. Blue's coming up from the bottom corner. Got them all. There we go. Let's be cool. We should be in the clear. Jumping up to get that wider spread when firing down. Here we go. We're almost to the end. All right, Paco Loco. We know what to do. Yesterday, Paco Loco spoiled our 1cc attempt. We got all the way up here in a single credit and died twice in this battle, which is unacceptable and inconceivable. Take out the 2 guys in the tree line first. This guy. He's gonna throw dynamite. There we go. Be cool. There we go. No deaths on that one.
Hasta la bye-bye.
Hasta la bye-bye, baby. Yeah. All right, we're on the final stage. We know how to get through this last section. And Richard rose without dying. So let's lock in and let's go for this 2cc. That'll be a good way to start the stream with a 2 credit clear. Here we go, here we go. Get through here, get all these guys. Jump up here real quick, grab that for invincibility so we don't get burned by the flame. I'm gonna try to go over this way. No, 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 no. Oh, we got it, we got it. There we go. We somehow managed to get our way through that bullet pattern. Okay, okay, be cool. Autopilot up here. We know what to do. Just be chill. Get up to Richard. Handful of bandits to beat. Ooh, got him. Oh, shoot. Oh, we just got clear. 2 rocks to jump. Oh, what? You gotta be kidding me, man. Random guy that never shoots us ever in all of the runs we've done up till today, gets us right now. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, we got that. Look at that. I was facing down the bullets. When we button mash, most of the time we can get through that without having to leave the cannon, but apparently that time we were just short. Alright, this is gonna be a painfully long battle. Oh, when in doubt, jump it out. Jumping up on these balcony sections gives you a few frames of invincibility during that animation. And it draws fire up to the balcony, so you can then escape to the other corner. We need to take out the barrier here. This went from an awesome run to not so great, and that's how quickly these arcade games can turn on you. Despite the fact we know what to do, I think we're clear. Look at this. Oh, why did I walk into? I was too excited. Too excited to get into the final phase of this battle. The 1v1 versus Richie. So to defeat Richard Rose, use the Guns N' Roses Axl Rose strategy, because all we need is a little patience. Up and down, up and down. Oh, there we go. There are a couple patterns to be mindful of, like don't drop down into a bullet. Oh. Be quick to jump up when he is at point blank range. I crouch to draw his fire downward, so he doesn't do standing shots. Come on, dude. Let's finish strong, man. Let's just finish strong. Here we go. Like that. Alright, we know his trick. Almost there. Hold on. Let's be cool, guy. Let's be cool. Oh, we just made it away. Our Rolling Thunder jump. I call it the Rolling Thunder jump because I'm fairly certain that Rolling Thunder pioneered this jump over a balcony thing. Oh no, I got caught in the undodgeable pattern of him firing while standing and then a quick shot down at the bottom, crouching. Doesn't give you enough space to get in between them. I should have been more mindful to go before that first shot. Like this, right? Like, don't... sometimes the game feels like it's out to get you. Alright, here we go. Despite the fact that this is going to turn into a 5-credit clear, we are poised to 1cc this.
I say, bit of bad luck.
Yeah, thanks. A bit of bad luck, Richie. We have gotten through all of this game at various points over the last 18 days without dying, through each stage and through each boss. Last night, in our final run of yesterday's stream, on 1 credit we got up to the Paco Loco fight, and then I just choked. I just choked like the non-pro gamer I am. But hey, let's relax, let's reset, be cool, be calm, enjoy my favorite arcade ending. Riding off into the sunset, sweet parallax scrolling, reflection effects, the characters doing literally what the title of their game is. And look at that. We did it. We accomplished whatever we needed to accomplish, taking out Richard Rose. All right, so the US version of this game loops and loops and loops and loops, so we don't have to play through a second loop. I'm going to move Cormano into place to take out the loss, shake out our hands. While we're doing that, we will reset our counter. If you're new here, welcome to the Quarter Pumper, where we started playing out classic arcade games to answer a single question. That question was, how much would it cost us to beat this game in an arcade when we were kids? But if you've been my player too, you know that we started to go on side quests that morphed into our main quest, which are to see if an average adult gamer can actually get good enough at these games to 1cc them. That's 1 credit clear them. And we do that by live streaming every single day. Until we do, start to finish, the whole process. Day 1 is a blind playthrough. You get to see exactly how bad I am at the game. And then when we get up to here, day 18, we have the tools that we need to be able to 1cc. It's like, for me, I'm a Gen X gamer. I'm older. I'm going to be 50 this year. And so it's like math class back when we were kids, where we had to show all of our work, right? And how we got to the final answer. And you can go back and watch all of these live streams, because I only play these games on stream, to see exactly how we've developed all the skills we need to do that. And it's not a single player endeavor. It is a multiplayer affair. It is you sharing your tips and tricks and strats, supporting the channel, coming to the live streams, watching the replays, leaving your comments, sharing your experience with the games. I liken it to when we were kids and we would go to the arcade after school to hang out with our friends, and we would all crowd around that one single arcade cabinet because our friend had 1 quarter left to play, and we would cheer him on while he was trying to extend our afternoon at the arcade for just a little bit longer. That's what it's like, at least for me in these live streams. Except we don't have to strain our necks to look at a CRT monitor. And we get to hang out with 300 of our closest friends. That sounds ridiculous. Let's jump over this. Here we go. Skip the dynamite so that we can expedite getting to the stampede. Jump up. Here we go. Run, run, run. And seriously, it's these animations, all the little details that Konami put into this game that make it so fun. The running, the one-liners. An arcade game telling you it's time to pay. Alright, I gotta lock in here. Even though Simon Greedwell is not the most difficult boss, much like a speedrunner, if we take a death here, it's a non-run for us. I think I can stare this down. Oh, I got scared. Oh, I still got scared. Alright, there we go. The line we all remember, know and love.
Bury me with my money.
Bury me with my money. Every Rod knows it. Bury me with my money. Yeah. I think we all know it because it's the one line at least I could hear reliably with frequency when I played this game as a kid. I never really got much farther than this stage in an arcade. So I think for most kids, Bury Me With My Money is the one we remember. Because sure as hell, I did not ever get up to Paco Loco and hear Hasta La Bye Bye Baby. Alright, let's be cool here for a second. What was I saying about being cool? Take out the wagon wheel. Hanker for a hunk of cheese, and we got 10 seconds to chill before we have to take on the train. We have this little break because the game assumes that you're not going to blow up the chuck wagon quickly, and that if you don't, it drops logs out of the back to trip up your horse. So best strat is just to take out that wheel immediately upon it spawning. and then you're good to go. Gotta be cool about blue coming up in the bottom left corner. Duck, got him. Jump, got him. Alright, 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 alright. We can be cool, we can be cool. We got through the difficult part of the stage. Let's just finish strong here. Like I said before, in these horse sections, I jump with the horse to increase the distance between our gun and the enemies for a wider spread. A lot of this game is geometry, which I was good at as a kid. Calculus, yeah, not so much. Oh, and the coolest detail, if you don't know, is in this scene. Up in that upper left-hand corner of the screen right here. Look at that. It's a wanted poster of Raph from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Or potentially any turtle, if we go off of the fact that when the comics came out, they were black and white. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Come on.
You got me.
Yeah, well, you got me first, and that was bogus. But yeah, like in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics, before the cartoons, all of it was black and white, and the covers were all the only part in color. And Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird gave all of the Ninja Turtles red bandanas. So it wasn't until the cartoon that they actually differentiated them with different colors. So it could be, yeah, I guess it could be any turtle. Although it seems like if there was one turtle to be wanted, it would be Raph. Well, that's why I loved Konami games back when I was a kid. Not just for their NES ports of Life Force and Contra and all that stuff, but for their multiplayer arcade games. Like The Simpsons and Ninja Turtles and this game, X-Men, all those multiplayer games, because I had two siblings, so we could all play together. And then we would try to convince one of my parents to play with us. Alright, let's go near. Come on out. Get extra shot power. Mono now has extra shot power. Any items we pick up grant us invincibility, so we can kind of run through a whole bunch of these sections without worry about taking damage. Down, squish that guy. Here we go. Get some more invincibility with that pile of gold so we can get to the rope. What? I was waiting for the fire to go. The fire did not ignite to burn those guys. Alright, we're gonna play this credit through. And then we'll restart, because I'm not going to continue, because I'm determined to 1cc today. That's the mission. We've already 2 credit cleared this game. Come over here. So we'll play through the whistle. Play to the whistle. Play through our credits. See what happens. And then restart. Because much like a... right here. There we go. Here we go. Machiavelli, thanks. The Machiavelli dropped a like. It's good stuff. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it.
You all right, ma'am?
You all right, ma'am?
Those terrible men. Please help.
All right.
ma'am.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Let's go, Smith Brothers. So like I said before, we're gonna try to take out Greenie on the left. Try to draw some fire. Oh no. I got scared. I got to get her for those invincibility frames. Take out him. Take out him. Go, 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 go. Got him. Alright, so the rest should be easy. Get her. We can fire from up here. Stay up here. Jump onto the chandelier if we need to. There we go. Boom. Let's go. Oh, look, all of our regular friends are here and a whole bunch of new friends. Ryan's here, Phoenix is here, Andre's here. Thanks everybody for joining and hanging out on a Saturday morning. I really do appreciate it. I usually stream 2 games a day, but I think on the weekends now that the weather's getting better, I can only really stream once a day on Saturday and Sunday. So that's typically at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to relive the feels of waking up for Saturday morning cartoons. So we'll be doing Sunsetriders today and tomorrow because I want to get through this game because we're really close. So if we don't 1cc today, we'll come back to this tomorrow. And then on Monday, we'll resume 2 streams. Alien vs. Predator, the Capcom beat-em-up that we're working on at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then this game, or potentially our next game in the series on Monday at 4 p.m. Which I'm super excited to start. I've already determined what that game will be. But I won't announce it until we 1cc. All right, let's be cool. Let's be cool. Let's be cool. Let's be cool. Just duck and cover. We have all the weapons we need. We can run right to the end. Don't worry about any of that stuff. Let's get to El Greco. We know how to take on El Greco without dying. So we got this. Nico's here. Welcome. And welcome to anyone that's new. I really do appreciate everyone coming in. I've been streaming, like every day since August, pretty much. And it's been so much fun. I'd never streamed before. And I think as a Gen X person, we are the OG, the original streamers, because we were the ones that bought consoles or had friends that bought consoles back in the 80s and 90s, went to their house, waited patiently for our turn, and then ended up just being spectators while our friend played through like Super Mario Brothers 2. And but we had the privilege of seeing the gameplay live, right? And so, yeah, I think we, Gen X, are the original streamers playing games for other people to watch. Maybe it's in our DNA, our blood. I don't know. All right, let's go. I skipped the bonus stages to shake out my carpal tunnel syndrome button mashing hand. Get geared up mentally to take on the next stage, which in my opinion is the most difficult, Chief Scalpum stage. But we've been seemingly having some good luck. I think we went through it without dying last run? I think so. So let's see how we go. Let's see how it goes. We're still in our first credit, so that's good. Gotta go fast to get up here. Yeah, that's how you do it. Alright, so consistently going fast through that segment to get a jump on the arrows being fired at you before they actually get to draw and release them is the way to go. Then right to this guy. I like the squeak of the pulley. I mean, how cool are the sound effects in this game? That little pulley squeak. Alright, if we have a good Chief Scalpum battle, we can get to Paco Loco on this life. Still in the single credits. Let's be cool. Let me lock in.
Me ready for powwow.
Let's do this. We're gonna slide. Oh, go. Oh, we got him!
Please, please, don't shoot my brother.
Unbelievably, with some slick sliding.
Won't shoot him.
And this is why we play through the entire credit, right? Because you don't know what's gonna happen. Alright, let's be cool. Let's be cool. We can still get through this. We know how to get through this stage and the boss and the last stage without dying. So we can still 1cc here. I just gotta pay attention. Okay, we made it out of the water. It's gonna be those diagonal blue guys coming from the bottom, the 4 of them. Oh, shoot. Oh, you gotta be kidding, man.
Please continue.
I fired backwards on that. I fired backwards. All right, we're not continuing. We're going back to the beginning because we are going to 1cc this. That's the mission. The mission is clear. We're going over there. We do not put in our initials until that 1cc moment, which will happen on stream. We've done this 10 other times. Sunsetriders, when we 1cc this, it will be our 11th 1cc under our belt. The 11th game we've 1cc'd, and that just blows my mind away because I seriously am a basic gamer. But this whole series is just to display the power of tenacity, perseverance, having a strong community, showing up every day. All right, let's take a sip. Let's finish our coffee. Mentally reset. We've reset our counter. That's how we keep track of our progress down in the bottom right corner of the screen. Back to 0 for the game. Adding up our total amounts for the whole series for the past 18 days. Are we ready to go? Is everybody ready to go? I think I'm ready to go. Shaking out our hands one more time. Dropping in our credits. Going to our boy Cormano. He's not let us down yet. And let's go. I think I like Cormano because he has the coolest animations. Little spit, the drool coming out of his mouth. Let's see if he cracks a bottle. Oh, he cracks the bottle on his head. Cormano, you're the coolest, man. Alright, we don't need to pick that up. We can just chill out here. Check our shotguns. Avoid the stampede. Stash them under a poncho wherever 2 giant shotguns might go under a poncho. Oh, like a... Oh no. What? This is what happens when I hold down the fire button instead of mashing the fire button. The whole timing gets all thrown off. So you can hold down... Once you get the pink bullets, once you get the shot upgrades, you can hold down the fire button and it will fire, but I still like to button mash. Gives me a sense of playing the game. If you're wondering what controller I use, I do use the 8-bit do arcade stick that you see on screen, so you can see the inputs. Alright, let's lock in here, like I said, so we don't inadvertently take a loss here. Watch out for don't get Donkey Konged. There we go. Here it is.
Bury me with my money.
Bury me with my money. Yeah. Oh yeah, Ufro Samurai. Yeah, El Greco and Cormano have an interaction, a special animation that we'll see later on in this run. that is exclusive to Cormano when you select him as a character. Okay, riding the right side of the screen to make sure these guys don't get a chance to come on out. I can't believe we died on that Paco Loco stage. That's why sometimes the non-button mashing technique, or the non-button mashing technique of firing with accuracy in some of these areas, I think is better, a better choice. All right, be cool. Here we go. There's only one difficult segment. That's when the blue guys come out from the bottom left corner. So we'll make sure we get that one guy on this segment. Oh, that guy got a shot off. That wasn't cool. Oh, we somehow made it through. Hold on. Not quite out of the woods. There we go. There we go. Alright. We can relax now. As long as we don't take a loss at Hawkeye Hank Hatfield, like we did last time with the cheap bullet shot right at the end of the battle, we'll be in better shape. There we go. Let's go. Be cool. Take out his friends. His friends are the ones that cause the most problems. It's always the henchmen. Or should I call them hench people? I don't know. Oh. You jerk! I should have just stayed within his character sprite there instead of trying to jump away. Again. Alright, we will keep going, but if we lose this life before the final stage, I'm not going to continue. We'll restart one more time. I cap these streams at about an hour, 70 minutes, 75 minutes, because we do stream every single day. I don't know. I don't like monopolizing time. It's like, show up for an hour, hang out, like if we were coworkers and wanted to go to lunch, and then yeah, go back home to our families after work. All right, skipping the bonus stage saves us some wrist stamina and longevity. Going to the hotels, getting items, grabbing invincibility frames because of it allows us to run through a good portion of this stage. Smack. Oh no, Alright, we are going back to the beginning now, at this point, like I said, because that was a mistiming of using invincibility to get through that rock. And we got one more time to give it another good run, so let's reset our counter. Let's take the last swig of our coffee for the day.
Konami.
There we go. Konami. Ready? Dropping our credits. Start. Cormano. Let's go again. Here we go. Take a breath. Be cool. Have fun. Our motto on this channel is any day that we get to play video games is a good day, regardless of the outcome. Why? Because at least I know that throughout my life, there were plenty of times where I did not have the ability to game because of other adult responsibilities. So now that we're a little bit older, yeah, we're reclaiming some of this time to do the things we never got to finish as kids. Relive our childhood dreams of being arcade legends. I mean, really, the whole point of this is that I have this fantasy of one day in 2026, 2027, right now in the present day, finding an arcade, walking into it, seeing a machine dropping in a single quarter, having a crowd of people around me cheering me on, and beating a game on that one quarter. But the likeliness of that actually ever happening is so slim. I mean, there aren't that many arcades. If the arcade has a machine that I actually know how to 1cc, that's another thing, another factor. And if there are actually enough people in said arcade to form a crowd, that's the other factor, right? So I think the odds are stacked up against me with that. That's why we have these live streams, so we can all hang out together, because in my opinion, video gaming, specifically arcade gaming, is a social activity. It wasn't something we did by ourselves. When we were kids, we would go to the arcade with our friends or meet random people that also were there. And it wasn't just us being alone at our house, right? Because no one had arcade machines unless you were Ricky Schroeder on Silver Spoons. But I certainly did not have an arcade machine in my house, or even know anyone who did. All right, let's get this. Let's get it on. Come on. We know what to do here, so. But yes, that's why this. I'm so grateful for everyone that comes to these streams, because it is like us hanging out in an arcade together. Except we all have a clear view of the screen. And there are no other distracting attract sounds from any other machines. Alright, here we go. One in the corner, one on the side, corner, side. Side. Oh, duck! Here we go. I just gotta focus for this through this section. Uh-oh. Come on, you jerks. Oh, you got it. We got it. We got it. That was some sunset riding. Phew. That's what 20 plus hours of this game will get you. The ability to dodge bullets Matrix style. They're so slow. The projectiles that come at you are so slow in this game. But something about the parallax scrolling makes them seem much faster. But when you look at it, they're going at not a fast speed. Cormano did his best impression of Neo there. Let's go. Couple shots this way. I just had to be like careful. trying to not... Oh, there we go. That's how we do it.
You got me.
That's how we not get shot by him at the end of the fight. Here we go, here we go. Alright. Now that we've overcome that hurdle that we seemingly had struggles with for the first half of the stream. Man, I gotta go through the rest of this without any more coffee. And even though I think Lady Quarter Pumpers is up and kicking around somewhere downstairs, she's not the type to bring me anything during my streams. She fully supports my streaming endeavors, but yeah, I don't think she actually watches them. She will watch them to see if she's out to see if I am streaming. She'll be like, "Oh, I gotta check to see if he's streaming. If I don't answer my phone or something," then she'll be like, "Oh yeah, I saw you were streaming." And I say, "Thanks for that extra view, honey." All right, let's go, Dark Horse. We're coming at you. Let's lock in here. Let's do this. Come on. We know what to do. I'm gonna get this for extra invincibility frames. Some invincibility here. Okay, be cool, guy. Be cool. Gotta jump over that. Guys. No, not that. Didn't want to get squished by that barrel. Okay, last invincibility. Going right to the end. Right to the boss. Or as we call him around where I'm from, right to Dark Horse Kid. Kid, you gotta fight Dark Horse now. Yeah, get that firefighter guy. Take out his friends at the top. 6 of them. Oh, no. What? Oh, gosh, man. Alright, all is not lost. All hope is not lost. We're just gonna make this more exciting. That's what we're doing.
Me in deep, big trouble.
Oh, let's go.
You all right, ma'am?
So one death up to here is not the end of the world.
All right, ma'am. Don't worry.
Let's have a good Smith Brothers fight. I am gonna rescue the girl at the bottom initially, because we do need some weapon upgrade. Actually, I might take a couple shots first. Alright, now we'll get this for double shotguns and invincibility. Try to target Greenie on this side, because I think he is... Oh, what? I swear we were drawing fire. Drawing that away from this area. Oh, let's go. Come on. All is not lost. Don't lose hope. We can still do this, because we can get through the rest of the game without dying. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's have some positive thoughts. Take a break. Take in a show. The El Greco stage, the next one, is one that we are confident in. Like Atreyu, and then we'll take it from there. One stage at a time. One stage at a time. One boss at a time. Let's go, let's go. Okay, take a breath, take a beat. Remember, we're having fun here. Video games are not supposed to be stressful. Get this. Romano now has extra shot power. And double shotguns, we are powered up. Ready to go. Watch out for dynamite. Fire. Jump up here. Make sure we duck. Duck, man, duck. Okay. I was... This is why I don't have a face cam. I was literally like ducking here at my gaming area. Okay, we know El Greco. We know him. Get in our shots where we can. I try to run to get the barrel of our gun past his shield, so we can get some extra hits, and we gotta draw him over this way a little bit. No!
Please continue.
I was too close. I thought he was gonna jump. He was gonna jump at us. Alright, we'll continue. Doesn't look like we're gonna 1cc, but I want to see this animation. I love this animation. Oh, we can't see it clearly, the sombrero swap, because they're right on top of each other. But if we had some distance between us and El Greco, he would literally throw his sombrero like a frisbee as far as he needs to get us to get it to where we are to swap hats with him. Oh man, I can't believe it. Died on El Greco. Alright, let's finish strong. Let's see if we would have gotten through on this one life, and see how close we would have gotten, because we'll play it through now. Now that there's no pressure on us, yeah, here we go, here we go. Man, I don't even have any more coffee to get us through the rest of the run. Okay. So we'll still work on our strategy of going fast. Oh, that didn't work out that time because I got caught on the rock. I got caught on that rock. That was a bummer. Got this for invincibility. We can run right to the end of this area. We have all the power-ups we need. Don't let anyone jump on our heads. Okay, be cool, guy. Be cool, Cormano. Let's mentally prepare for Chief Scalpum, which we've been having success with. Chief Scalpum was one of the more difficult bosses for me to figure out. Now that we have, he doesn't seem as difficult.
Me ready for powwow.
Oh. Machete. No! I should have slid. I should have slid. Oh.
Please continue.
Killing me, man. We'll go for our 90th overall credits. See how we finish. Just trying to get in between those knives. Now we got him in a good pattern. Oops, this angle is so tight.
How well out.
Please, please, don't shoot my brother.
We won't, ma'am.
He's only following orders.
All right, ma'am. We won't shoot him.
Yeah, let's go, Cormano. Ah, gosh, man. So if you're new here and you're wondering what the numbers are on the bottom corner of the screen, it's how we keep track of our progress. The top number is how many credits we've used in any single run of the game. Right now we're on a 3-credit run, so it's 75 cents. The number below that, though, is the number of credits we have used since starting this challenge 18 days ago. I only play these games on stream, and we track every credit, every continue that we put into Sunsetriders to have a better understanding about how much money and how long it actually takes an average person to master these games. Right? Like, I was never tracking any of this kind of stuff when I was a kid. I was just going to arcades and plunking in quarters whenever. But to have, like, hard data, to be like, oh, it took me 300 credits. It took me, what, 300 and I can't do math while playing this game at the same time. Not at this part. Okay. Yeah, it makes it so much more interesting. And you'd be surprised at how little it does actually cost us to get good at some of these games. So the one for me, the biggest surprise for me, we've done this multiple times. We've cleared 10 different arcade games, and the biggest surprise for me was Splatterhouse. We played that obviously back in October, because that's what you do with Splatterhouse. You play it in October. And it only took us like 36 bucks to learn how to 1-credit clear Splatterhouse. And it only took us 16 days at that, too. Most of these games take about 3 weeks to learn. Some take fewer. Some take way more. It depends on the length of the game and if the game plays to my inherent gaming strengths, which are running guns. I'm a much better running gunner than I am a beat-em-upper or a shmupper. All right, let's go. Let's get this last one. Finish strong. Here we go. We know how to do this. I'm gonna grab this for invincibility. Get through that fire. Took them all out. There we go. Took that guy out. Swing this around. We don't have to worry about this because we can swing that way. We draw his fire to the left-hand side of that cannon. And then we just swing around. Okay, let's go. Coming up to the last segment before Richard Rose. Wait for that. Don't want that to fall on me accidentally. Okay, one rock to beat. Right, we gotta take out this guy. Oh, we gotta take out these guys because they can't... I think we can beat out this bullet. Oh, I got scared, but we did it somehow. Gonna run to Richard. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this with this weapon. With our extended double shotguns, and our power-up weapon. This is one area where I do end up using the auto-fire. Okay, we got this. Turn around, buddy. Turn around. Oh, that was a good duck. All right, now it's patience. Patience. That's all we need. All of his hench people are gone. Don't jump onto a bullet. This is the pattern. We have double shotguns and powered up shotguns, so it should be short work. A few more jumps. A few more hits. Don't jump onto that. There we go. I like to crouch down there at the bottom so that it draws his fire low, so we don't have to worry about standing shots as much. Hold. Oh, we got him. Here we go. Bit of bad luck. Okay, so that was a 3-credit clear. Our personal best is a 2-credit clear, but we can get up to Paco Loco on a single credit. That's what we've done. So it's within striking distance. So we get to enjoy the ending. Didn't happen today, but do you know what? It's okay. Do you know why? Because what that means is that we just get to hang out again tomorrow. Sunday morning, 10 a.m., we will continue our quest to 1cc Sunsetriders. Man. We're so close. Any day, any one of these streams, it could happen. Any one of these streams, I believe. In the meanwhile, we'll enjoy the sunset. Even if it's virtual and has parallax scrolling, it's all good. Everyone, thanks so much for hanging out with me on a Saturday morning. I really do truly appreciate it. It is like when we used to all meet up at the arcade, hang out together, and cheer on our friend. And that's what it feels like for me, and I hope so for you too. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Try to get some gaming in. Be good to each other, and you know what? We will all hang out again tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.